Yes, good morning. Good and channel, YouTube channel, always have an AP library. Today we are with you with live class 4 of tenses in the series of tenses. First three classes are over. First was of present, past and future indefinite tenses. Second, present, past and future continuous tenses. Third, present, past and future perfect tenses. And in this live class, we are going to discuss present, past, and future perfect continuous tenses. And these tenses are known as present, past, and future perfect progressive tenses also. Present, past, and future perfect continuous and present, past, and future perfect progressive tenses. Both are same. We will discuss these three tenses in this class. पहले तो क्लास को लाइक करना ना भूलें. Let's discuss about first tense in this class, present perfect continuous tense. First is present perfect continuous tense. Of this tense is to express the actions started in the past and continuing till the present time. कंटिन्यू है प्रेजेंट टाइम तक बट स्टार्ट हुए थे ये पास्ट में. उन एक्शंस को शो करने के लिए, उन एक्शंस को एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए, लिखने के लिए प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंस यूज करते हैं. शोइंग अ पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट और पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, और उस एक्शन के स्टार्ट होने का पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम और पीरियड ऑफ टाइम भी इसमें शो होता है. तो दिस टेंस यूज्ड टू एक्सप्रेस द एक्शन स्टार्टेड इन द पास्ट. पास्ट में वो सेंटेंस, पास्ट में वो एक्शन स्टार्ट हुआ है किसी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे और कंटिन्यू है वो प्रेजेंट टाइम तक, और उसका स्टार्ट होने का टाइम है जो उसमें दिया होता है. जैसे वी हैव एग्जांपल you are seeing on the screen. I have been enjoying the morning sun for half an hour. तो half an hour, this is period of time. तो period of time दिया हुआ है यहाँ पे. Period of time is given in this sentence. I have been enjoying the morning sun. Have been enjoying. This is present perfect continuous tense, and here we have period of time given in this sentence. उसके स्टार्ट होने का, उस एक्शन के स्टार्ट होने का टाइम यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है. लाइक फॉर हाफ एन आवर यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है जो, तो हाफ एन आवर से ये एक्शन कंटिन्यू है. स्टार्ट हुआ था हाफ एन आवर पहले और अभी तक ये कंटिन्यू है. Next example, next sentence, the sun has been shining brightly since morning. तो सन ये एक्शन स्टार्ट हुआ था मॉर्निंग में और कंटिन्यू है उस टाइम तक जिस टाइम पे ये सेंटेंस बोल रहे हैं। तो उस टाइम तक ये एक्शन कंटिन्यू है। द सन हैज बीन शाइनिंग ब्राइटली सिंस मॉर्निंग। तो यहाँ पे सिंस मॉर्निंग मीन्स मॉर्निंग से स्टार्ट हुआ है वो एक्शन और अभी तक कंटिन्यू है, कंटिन्यूइंग टिल द प्रेजेंट टाइम and showing a particular point of time or a period of time. Here we have particular point of time, morning. Period of time was in the previous sentence for half an hour. That was period of time. And here we have a particular point of time. Another example we have, she has been working hard for, तो यहाँ पे she has been working hard for 2 years. For 2 years, this is period of time. Period of time is given. तो स्टार्टिंग टाइम उस एक्शन का दिया हुआ है, स्टार्ट कब हुआ था वो एक्शन, उसका स्टार्टिंग टाइम दिया हुआ है और साथ में ये एक्शन अभी तक कंटिन्यू है। तो द यूज ऑफ दिस टेंसेस टू एक्सप्रेस द एक्शंस started in the past and continuing till the present. We have discussed 3 examples. I hope the use of this tense is clear and answer that action. नहीं, फ्रॉम नहीं होगा यहाँ पे, फ्रॉम यहाँ पे होगा जो सिंस और फॉर यूज होते हैं, सिंस और फॉर। फैंटास्टिक चैनल, फैंटास्टिक चैनल भी हमारे एक स्टूडेंट ने बनाया हुआ है, तो इस पे भी वीडियोस काफी अच्छी डाली हुई हैं। अगर आपको अच्छी लगे, आप एक बार विजिट करो चैनल को, और अगर अच्छी लगे तो देखना वीडियोस को, काफी अच्छी है वीडियोस। यस, नाउ रूल्स ऑफ दिस टेंस। फर्स्ट इज एफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस। एफर्मेटिव सेंटेंसेस में सब्जेक्ट के साथ हैज और हैव वी यूज एनी वन ऑफ दीज प्लस बीन प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म एंड आईएनजी, that is the present participle form of the verb in which we use first form plus ing. Then if object we have, then we use after the verb, then since or for the period of time or particular point of time. This is the formation of this the sentence of this tense: subject plus has or have plus been plus first form plus ing, first form and ing, then object if we have, and then since or for, any one of these two. In negative sentences, I told you yesterday also in the live class 3 of tenses, that was about present, past and future perfect tenses. Then also we discussed it that we not we use after the first helping verb, not we use after first helping verb, and here also we use subject plus has or have, then we use not, then been, then first form ing, that is present participle form of the verb, and then object if we have, then since or for. Next is interrogative sentences. In interrogative sentences, we use has or have before the subject, and then been after the subject, then first form plus ing, then object if we have, and then since or for. Now, has or have, I hope the use of has or have is clear. With singular subject, we use has. With plural subject and I, we use have. So this is the use of has or have. Now the use of since and for. Since we use for specific point of time. To express the specific point of time, any point of time is given, particular point of time is given, then we use since. For we use for period of time. When the period of time is given in the sentence, then we use for. Like we had the sentences, three sentences which we have discussed in this video live class. The period of time was an hour. Then in that sentence we have used for. You can see this sentence, for 2 years. For is a period of time. Here we have used for. And you can see this sentence also. Here we have a particular point of time. Then we use a since. From these sentences, the use of since and for is since we use if we have years, month names, day names, and any time like morning, evening, or any particular point of time, that is a clock time is given, then we use since. Like if we have 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., then we use since. So since 9 a.m., since morning, since evening, since Sunday, since Monday, with days name, with months name, we use also since, like since January, since December, and if we have year, then also we use since year is given, like if we have 2010, then since 2010. So this will be the use of since. And for we use for a period of time, like if we have 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, 10 days, 10 weeks, 4 days, for these, for hours, for these, all these we use for, because these show the period of time. Now some sentences are there on your screen. I have been writing a note since morning. I have not been writing a note since morning. Affirmative sentences, the negative sentence, then interrogative sentence. Have I been writing a note since morning? So this is an example of interrogative sentence. Next, with different subject, we have the sentence, we have been writing a note since morning. We have not been writing a note since morning. Have we been writing a note since morning? Then you have been writing a note since morning. Here we have you as the subject. You have not been writing a note since morning. And in interrogative sentences, have you been writing a note since morning? Next is, in next sentence we have she as the subject. She has been writing a note for 2 hours. Here we have a period of time. In first three sentences, we have specific time, specific point of time, morning. So we have used since here in these first three sentences, and now we have period of time, 2 hours. So for 2 hours, this is period of time. So we have used for here. She has not been writing a note for 2 hours in a negative. In interrogative, Has she been writing a note for 2 hours? Yes, past perfect tense we will discuss in this class. He has been writing a note for 2 hours. He has not been writing a note for 2 hours. And has he been writing a note for 2 hours? Now let's move next sentence. Next past perfect continuous tense. यस इंटेरोगेटिव में फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में बीन यूज होगा यस जरूर जरूर होगा इंटेरोगेटिव में बीन यूज होता है सारे के सारे प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंसेस हैं जो परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस वालों में तीनों में ही बीन यूज होगा ओके तो बीन यहाँ पे कंटिन्यूअस मींस कंटिन्यू एक्शंस कंटिन्यू है जो कंटिन्यूज दैट इज कंटिन्यू एक्शंस तो बीन इसमें इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंसेस में आफ्टर द सब्जेक्ट यूज होता है हैज और हैव स्टार्टिंग पे आएगा बिफोर द सब्जेक्ट आएगा और बीन आफ्टर द सब्जेक्ट आएगा बट आएगा जरूर नाउ पास्ट परफेक्ट टेंस द यूज ऑफ दिस tense is to express the actions started in the past and continued till another point of time. Yes, I'll repeat that also. To express the actions started in the past and continue till another point of time in the past. तो past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense is used when we have any action that started in the past and continue till another point of time in the past. किसी point of time तक जिस point of time की हम बात कर रहे हैं उस point of time तक वो action continue था और दोनों points past में थे starting point भी past में है उसका starting time past में start हुआ है और वो कंटिन्यू रहा था पास्ट में किसी टाइम तक किसी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम तक showing a particular point or period of time. Same, we use since or for to show particular point or period of time. For particular point of time we use since. For particular point of time like we have discussed for years, for months, for days, for days names, for month names, for years, and for time, exact time when we have any exact time like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., then we use since. And when we have a estimated time, period of time, then we use for 2 years. No clear idea we have here कि किस ईयर से लेके बात हो रही है किस ईयर में वो एक्शन स्टार्ट हुआ था इफ वी यूज सिंस तो देन वी कैन से सिंस 2017 2018 तो देन वी हैव द क्लियर आइडिया clear particular point of time in those type of sentences when we have a year given in the sentence then we use since and for we use like this for 2 years for 10 years for 1 year for these all these we use for she had been working hard for 2 years तो हार्ड वर्क कर रही थी 2 years से कर रही थी इसका स्टार्टिंग टाइम भी पास्ट में है और जो जिस टाइम की ये बात कर रहे हैं वो टाइम भी पास्ट में है आई हैड बीन वॉचिंग टीवी सिंस मॉर्निंग आई हैड मीन्स अभी टाइम तक का नहीं पता बट पास्ट टाइम तक जिस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम की बात कर रहे हैं अगर इसमें अभी से 1 घंटा पहले की बात करेंगे तो उसमें ये सेंटेंस ठीक होगा, आई हैड बीन वॉचिंग टीवी सिंस मॉर्निंग, कि मॉर्निंग से लेके टीवी देख रहा था उस टाइम तक कि जिस टाइम की बात कर रहे हैं, नॉट टिल प्रेजेंट। इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट टिल प्रेजेंट देन वी यूज प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस। तो तब हम प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस यूज करेंगे अगर हम टिल प्रेजेंट की बात कर रहे हैं। अगर टिल एनी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम इन पास्ट की बात कर रहे हैं, पास्ट ऑफ टाइम में किसी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम की बात कर रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पे पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस टेंस होगा। अनदर एग्जांपल वी हैव, ही हैड बीन वॉशिंग हिज कार फॉर 3 आवर्स। तो 3 आवर्स से, तो 3 आवर्स से कार वॉशिंग का एक्शन है जो कंटिन्यू था। तो स्टार्टिंग टाइम और एंडिंग टाइम दोनों के दोनों पास्ट में है यहाँ पे। Now rules of past perfect continuous tenses. In affirmative sentences, we have subject, then had, then been, then first form plus ing, that is present participle form of the verb, then object if we have, then since or for. तो subject, had, been, first form ing, then object if we have, and then since or for to show the time or particular point of time or period of time of that action. तो वीडियो अगर अच्छी लग रही है तो लाइक कर दो। Now negative sentences. Subject plus had, then not we use after had, then been, then first form ing, then since or for. Then interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences also on this screen. Since for specific point of time, for particular point of time, and for period of time. When we have a period of time given in the sentence. These are the examples, different sentences of past perfect continuous tense, and we say it past perfect progressive tense also. I had been writing a note since morning, and here we have had only. Only had we use with all the subjects like past perfect tense. In past perfect tense also we have had only to use with all the subjects in all the sentences of past perfect tense, and same here past perfect continuous tense में भी हमारे पास only had है, had ही यूज करना है सारे के सारे sentences में, सारे के सारे subjects के साथ। I had been writing a note since morning. I had not been writing a note since morning. And in interrogative, had I been writing a note since morning? We had been writing a note since morning. We had not been writing a note since morning. Had we been writing a note since morning? Then we have the sentence with the use of for. She had been writing a note for 2 hours. She had not been writing a note for 2 hours. Had she been writing a note for 2 hours? Then they had been writing a note for 2 hours. they had not been writing a note for 2 hours. Then, had they been writing a note for 2 hours? For 2 hours since morning, since with particular time, and for period of time. Now, the last tense of this class and of the series of tenses, future perfect continuous tense. In future perfect continuous tense, we use it to express actions started at a point of time will continue till another point of time in the future. तो जो एक्शन स्टार्ट हुआ है किसी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे, किसी भी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे, और कंटिन्यू रहेगा उस टाइम तक जिस टाइम की हम फ्यूचर टाइम की बात कर रहे हैं. And here also we show a particular point or period of time using since or for. You will have been performing better for 2 years. तो ये एक्शन स्टार्ट हुआ किसी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पे, 2 years के लिए कंटिन्यू रहेगा, फ्यूचर में रहेगा. तो यू विल हैव बीन परफॉर्मिंग बेटर फॉर 2 years. तो यहाँ पे ये एक्शन किसी पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम तक फ्यूचर टाइम में कंटिन्यू रहेगा. Then we use future perfect continuous tense. It is used to express the actions at a point of time and will continue till another point of time in the future. We have another example. I shall have been shopping since morning. Here we have the action that has started at a particular point of time and will continue in the future till any particular point of time, another specific point of time. I shall have been shopping since morning. Now it will have been raining for 2 days. इसमें भी we have perfect continuous tense we have used in this sentence. The rules of this tense, future continuous tense. Affirmative sentences we use will or shall with the subject and then have been. Affirmative sentences. In the coming classes, in the coming days, we will have the live classes on the types of sentences also. Then we will discuss about these three kinds, and other kinds are also there. We will discuss about the kinds of sentences in detail in the next coming classes. The subject plus will or shall, then have, then been. And here we use only have, not has or have. We use only have plus been plus first form plus ing, then object, then since or for. And in negative sentences, in formation, in sentence formation, this sentence is the longest of all the tenses. Subject, then will or shall, then not, then have, then been. After that, been, then first form plus ing. Then object, then since or for. In interrogative sentences, we have will or shall before the subject, then we have subject, then have plus been plus first form plus ing, then plus object if we have, and since or for to show the time, to starting time of the action. Here also we use not after the first helping verb will or shall. Here we use not after will or shall. Then we use will or shall. Then plus not plus have plus been. Like we have examples that you are seeing on in affirmative sentence. I shall have been writing a note since morning. In negative, I shall not have been writing a note since morning. Here we use not after will or shall. In present perfect continuous, we use not after has or have. But not is used after the first helping verb, and here we have a shall as first helping verb. So we use not after shall or will. I shall not have been writing a note since morning. Shall I have been writing a note since morning? Next, another with a different subject. We shall have been writing a note since morning. We shall not have been writing a note since morning. And shall we have been writing a note since morning? So all other examples are here on your screen. You can see and have the clear idea about the use of future perfect continuous tense, the structure of the sentences of future perfect continuous tenses. This last tense of our today's class. Now in next live class that will be on December 31st. On December 31st, we will discuss about the use of tenses in translation. When we know any sentence in Punjabi or Hindi, but are not able to convert, are not able to use the tense in English for that sentence, to convert that sentence into English, तो उस सेंटेंस को कन्वर्ट करने के लिए कौन सा टेंस यूज करना है? अगर हमें पंजाबी और हिंदी में कोई सेंटेंस पता है और हम बोल रहे हैं और उस टेंस को ट्रांसलेशन करना है इंग्लिश में, तो कौन सा टेंस किस देंगे, उसके बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे हम इस लाइव क्लास में, लाइव क्लास 5 इन दिस सीरीज ऑफ लाइव क्लास ऑफ टेंसेस में। तो हैज यहाँ पे फ्यूचर परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस टेंसेस में यूज नहीं होगा, ओनली हैव वी यूज विद विल और शैल, ओनली हैव in future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tenses we use only have, not has or have. Be ready for this live class 5 use of tenses in translation. तो हमें कौन सा टेंस यूज करना है जब हम किसी पंजाबी और हिंदी के सेंटेंस को इंग्लिश में कन्वर्ट करते हैं, तो वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे उस लाइव क्लास में। डेट और टाइम नोट कर लो, और इसका लिंक आपको इस आज की लाइव क्लास के डिस्क्रिप्शन में भी मिल जाएगा, तो वहां से भी आप उठा सकते हो इस लाइव क्लास के लिंक को। और चैनल सब्सक्राइब कर लो, तो उससे आपको आपके पास ऑटोमेटिकली इस क्लास का लिंक पहुंच जाएगा यूट्यूब ओपन करते ही। Doubt regarding these tenses? Okay, we will meet live class 5 fifth live class. Bye bye. Till then.